Good evening, everybody. Tonight, my brother and I are doing a little picking up and getting some of our fencing supplies together. A couple years ago, my brother and I, we put in this and got sidetracked like life does to us, seems like. Haven't finished it yet, but want to get this trailer unloaded so we can post it up for sale. So in doing so, we had some pipe here in the ground. That was our roadway for a little while, but we don't go up that way very much until we had sheep up there. So we got to move the pipe that we have here. These are going to be our corner post, and then we got a couple sticks up here. This is all going to be our corner post, a pipe for our fencing and that timeless fence. Figure I need about 10 of those sticks to get it that 38 acres all fenced in, corners and all that. So we're gonna do that. For the longest time, we didn't have forks for the tractor. I looked at a lot of the Chinese ones you could buy that just supposedly bolt onto the front of your bucket. You never find no good ones. This set here popped up for sale. An old farmer, he bought new ones for his tractor, decided he never used these no more, so posted them for $100. They work pretty good. Now, are they perfect? No, they're not, but they work plenty good for what we need to do. So yeah, so now what we're doing is moving the piles around, putting them all together, moving the piles and getting them all in one stack, emptying off this trailer so then we can post it for sale. Hopefully, I wish he would have turned the other way, because good chance of these pipes going over instead of, as you can tell, we don't have the bump rail on this side, just on that one. But if he sets it down carefully and backs up, maybe. There's that bunch. Now you just gotta pick up the rest of them. Well, not too bad. So yes, these are gonna all be our corner post. Now, should I use timeless? Quite frankly, I can't afford the timeless corner post. For the most part, I am thinking I might use some for around the yard to make things pretty. We'll walk over here and I'll show them to you. It's what they call their H post. Obviously, if you can eliminate all the metal out of a system on an electric fence, it's that much better. That being said, I have this pipe, and I have the pipe. I don't have to go out and buy it. So, but we'll get over here to where some of my timeless stuff is. I'll get a shade. See, this is what they call their H post. These are very, very rigid, and you can make these into your corners or your line post, your just to stouten up your fence, and they're pre-drilled, just like your regular timeless post. You know, just like these. And I might use some of these around the yard for when I can, for when I'm there. Keep it pretty. It makes it look nicer, but for the majority of it is definitely going to be the metal corner post. I'm not doing wood because, quite frankly, the wood you buy in stores nowadays, it's not worth trying to get. They rot off. I've seen people put in fences and not 5 years later the fence is falling over because the wood rotted off in the ground. Now these are just loose because these were driven in, but at least they're not rotting off. These have been here for probably 20 plus years already, so they held up good. But I've actually went to the factories and hauled fence posts out, well, what they call fence posts, out of the factories to places. So that wood's junk. It's not, I don't have the time, inclination, or the money to have to redo a fence in my lifetime. So we're doing timeless fence post, high tensile. We're gonna have at least 5 wires of high tensile, and it's going to be kept hot all the time. Whole perimeter will always be hot. Keep little gray coyotes out. I know coyote man. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. Now we're going to take tractor down. We're going to actually steal a chunk of firewood, a tree, cut it in half, and that way we'll lay the pipe on top of it. So next time we go to use it, you can just get the tractor under it, pick up, and it won't be no big deal. So that's what we're doing at the moment. Alrighty, so went and got the tree, got it cut in half. As you can see, we got 1, 2, and I went ahead and threw up these T-posts kind of as a stop. And obviously they're not going to hold a lot if you just dump the pipe on and as fast as you can, but it'll keep them from going in the shed as long as we are gentle about putting them down. So time to go get the truck and get the pipe down here and get it unloaded so we can go feed the sheep tonight. They don't, obviously they all don't have to be touching, but I wanted it so it wouldn't roll down the hill into the shed. And as you can see, you'll be able to get a fork or something in there. You can unroll it, roll it out to you, and pick it up and put on a sawhorse I have so I can cut them up. Coarse grass will try to go through it if I don't get to it before next summer, but I got a lot of fence I got to build, so hopefully it won't be that long. He's gonna hit that stake right there. Well, maybe not. Gorgeous evening. Wind ain't blowing. Grass is green-ish because of all that rain we had. That's 3 inches. So it's good. I've got 31 sticks of 2 7/8 here. So we'll get a lot of corners built with that. I'm doing my corners a little different than standard H bracing, but we'll get to that when I'm actually doing the corners. For the most part, there's 4 pieces. There's 4 posts per stick. As long as I've done my math right. Which wouldn't surprise me if I hadn't. But I think so. Oh yeah. Oops. Well, looks like I get to put the camera down.